If I told someone not in the wrestling community that you were the head coach of a Ivy League institution and left that job willingly, by the way, willingly left that job to take an assistant's job or an associate head coach's job at Virginia Tech, most people that are not aligned with the wrestling kind of ecosystem would think I and you were crazy. But most people aligned with the wrestling community go, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's about right. Tell me your thought process on making the move to Virginia Tech.
I'll start just first and foremost. I mean, my family is one of the big ones, right? But had my fiance at the time and got married and started a family, and that was amazing. And by the time I left, I had my third kid, or we had our third kid, I should say, and living in an apartment in New York City. That said, it was becoming challenging with the style of life that it takes. That the quality, not the quality of life, but yeah, just the style of life in being a head coach and the demands that takes, and the time away from home, and adding an extra hour onto my day on the front and back end was tough. Um, so yeah, so I think that definitely played a role. The time that we're at in our life, getting some space, getting a yard, getting a place that had stairs. For Pete's sake, man, stairs were like a novelty to my children. They had no idea what stairs were. So that played a huge role in it. And then, honestly, like you said, I think within the community, or the higher community of wrestling, it's like I think it makes a lot of sense. I think outside of that, yeah, it might seem a little strange, but to me, it's like, how do you say this? Because I'm super grateful. I'm grateful for my time at Columbia and at an Ivy League school, and getting that experience. And the reality is, there's a lot of people that think they can be head coaches, and until you're there in the chair, you don't know. There's no experience like experience, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot, and I made a lot of mistakes, and was really fortunate to have some good people I was working with, and a lot of the success that we had as a program, and leaving that place top 25 for the last 2 years. And shoot, man, that's the oldest program in the country, and I think we had our like only five All-Americans or something like that. I don't know. So getting a guy on the stand, it was a big deal. So I'm super proud of what I did. That said, there are a lot of restrictions, and like a very thick glass ceiling